Welcome everyone to yet another episode of the Vanja Grgec show. Today we're gonna be talking a little bit about the law of attraction, the all-elusive, magical law of attraction that a lot of you have heard about, probably heard about the book The Secret. A lot of you have read the book, and some of you have watched the documentary about The Secret. And the goal of these talks is, believe it or not, I'm not doing any editing. This is just a normal conversation that I usually have with myself on a daily basis. Just some thoughts that I like to share, and some of them you might find valuable for yourself. The ones that you don't, erase it from your mind. This is just my truth. And what's my truth, what's in my head, doesn't have to necessarily be your truth, but you might find it something valuable. But I'm just gonna share today. I'll talk a little bit about the law of attraction and how it influenced my life, and I'm gonna mention some tools that I have been using for the last 6 years with great success for myself. Some people have greater success, some people have less success, some people have no success. It's all really relative. It doesn't really matter. It's your journey. You're special. You're unique. I find it difficult to recommend to anyone that you compare yourself with anyone. Don't compare. You are unique. Your journey is your journey. Enjoy it. Enjoy this adventure of life. And let's go to some of the tools. First, before I go into the tools, I would like to mention programming, right? So we have been programmed a certain way. So obviously some people that grew up hanging around people that have had some success, the associations they had, for instance, coming from a wealthier family, or from not even a wealthier family, a family that had conversations about money, a family that came from that had conversations about abundance, that came from a family that had conversations about positive things. Obviously that person is programmed and operates at a frequency where positivity, abundance, success is programmed in his mind, because whatever he heard, saw, or felt during the time that he was growing up, with his association around the family, around his family members, it became him, right? So for him, he didn't have to work. It was just success, and everything that he wanted, if he had goals, kind of came natural. At least more natural than for some people that came from a family that had poverty thoughts, that always had money problems, that always talked about how hard it is, how money is the root of all evil, and things of that sort that are pretty negative. And that person had a setback in a way that he had to reprogram his mind. Or some people that didn't know that they had to reprogram their mind, they just kind of stayed at this frequency of poverty. It's kind of like a radio, right? Let's think of your brain as a radio. Right? So you operate at a frequency, right? And no matter what you do, if you're at a frequency of poverty and negativity, but no matter what you do, and no matter how hard you try, and no matter how hard you work, you will always have poverty. Your programming won't allow you to go above that. And a person who already has success programming in him, positivity, abundance, whatever he does, even if he does way less than this person, he's gonna have amazing success. Amazing success. So for this person, it comes naturally, and these are the people that you see, almost effortlessly, they have abundance. And these are the people that first thing, before they even start doing anything in terms of physical work and mechanics, they have to start working on their mind. And one sentence that I really love when I started my personal development journey, and when I started going into the law of attraction and really figuring out how it works and how it can help me, is the sentence, work harder on yourself than you do on your job. So literally, what you put in your mind on a daily basis, what you read, the audio materials, successful people, be around successful people, and attract. You will be attracting their thoughts, their energy, their attitudes, and in time it can become yours, so you can raise your frequency. And one of the tools that I have used, there's numerous tools, but today I'm going to be talking about affirmations. Affirmations, talking to yourself. There's a lot of negativity today in the world, right? If you go outside, chances are 99% that you're going to be around people that are negative. They're always complaining about something. They're always gossiping. They're always talking bad about someone. And what in essence, what they're doing, the only thing that they're doing, they're just reflecting and telling other people what they feel inside. They're really negative about themselves. Their confidence is really low. and they have a need to talk about it. And everyone who talks about negativity, you heard that sentence, negativity loves company, right? So people, they come in bunches and they just talk about negative things. It's not helping them, it's not helping anyone, and it's definitely not improving the quality of their life. But what they do is, if they talk negative on the outside, when they go outside, the chances are that negative conversation keeps happening in their head on a daily basis, even when they're at home. And it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you tell yourself, I'm ugly, if you tell yourself, I'm broke, if you tell yourself, I don't have enough money, and those negative kind of sentences that you keep telling to yourself on a daily basis, it just fulfills itself in your reality. It's your perception. It just happens, it materializes. So the first step is to start rewinding, to start changing that mindset into a positive one. It won't happen overnight, and I have to put a disclaimer with affirmations. Affirmations without discipline, affirmations without action that support them, is just the beginning of delusion. This is what Jim Rohn said this. So you won't be saying affirmations and saying all these, using this tool the way I use it, and the way you're going to be using it, and expecting just to magically for the abundance to appear. That's delusion. But it's a great start, because you know that affirmations can help you start your process to get from this frequency, wherever you're at, to raise it to the frequency of abundance and to the life that you want. And here's the logic behind it, right? So if you go outside and you talk negative things about other people, and if you go inside and you talk negative things about yourself in your head, isn't it logical that negative things are going to happen in your life? So what if you just switch that around? And there's a great sentence: fake it until you make it. I don't prefer to use it, but in this specific scenario for yourself and for me, I needed to fake it till you make it. So I need to use affirmations. I'm beautiful. I'm rich. I am wealthy, and it's always in present tense. And there's great affirmations available that you can check out in a book called from Florence Shin, The Game of Life and How to Play It. You can look it up. She's one of the first, she wrote this book in 1930s, I believe, that has amazing affirmations that are going to click with you. So choose them and start repeating them to yourself on a daily basis. What I do is, especially in the morning, look at yourself in the mirror. Look at yourself right in the eye, because your eyes are a reflection of your soul. Look at yourself right in the eye and repeat those affirmations, those beautiful things to yourself. Because here's the logic. If you are not going to be able to say, and if you're not saying beautiful things to yourself in your face every single day, you cannot expect anyone else to give you compliments and to say nice things about you. The first person and the only person that you got to start with is yourself. And when you start saying nice things to yourself, your thoughts are going to change over time. It's not going to be easy. And this is already a discipline. Saying affirmations every day and getting into a habit of saying nice things to you is a habit that's going to be difficult to implement for some of you. But as you start doing it, your thoughts are going to change. Your actions are going to be different over time. You're going to start talking differently to people. You're going to start saying actually nice things to other people because you said nice things to yourself. People are going to notice this. And over time, you're going to see how your circle of influence, your association, some people are going to naturally fall off. That have been toxic and negative to your life, like a virus that's been stopping you from achieving your greatness, and some other people that have not been in your experience or have been in your experience but you haven't really seen them or felt them, you're going to come naturally, going to be attracted to you, and you're going to start getting new positive situations, and magical things are going to start appearing in your life that you just weren't attracting because you were right here in your life where you wanted to be. All that abundance, all that richness, all that positivity, all those people, all those situations that you want are right here. So you got to change your frequency. Changing your frequency comes with your thoughts, and changing your thoughts, first step is affirmations. You are beautiful. You are rich. You are financially independent. The genius within you is now unlocked. Your divine destiny is now fulfilled. These are just some of the affirmations that you can use. And again, Florence Shin, The Game of Life and How to Play it. Download it. Find the affirmations that click with you. You can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, how many you like. Use it as your mantra and see how your life will, over time, change for the better. because law of attraction is real and it's working just like the law of gravity. You don't understand how law of gravity works, but you still abide it, right? You still know it's here, and you're not gonna jump off the building because you know you're gonna die, because the law of gravity works. The same way law of attraction works, and you gotta start using it. You gotta start using the tools that are gonna start attracting those things, those goals, and those situations and those people that you want in your life. But first thing is taking control of your mind and understanding that your wish to yourself is your command to the universe to actually give it to you. This has been another episode of the Vanja Grgec Show. If you liked it, like the channel, subscribe, comment, like us, follow us on Instagram, and have the best day ever.